was a kid, I thought depression just meant that you were really sad. I can actually remember thinking, well, why don't you just, be happy? I thought, well, okay, I'm happy, so this is never going to be a problem for me. I can only recall maybe 2 times that we went on holiday together as a family. This was when I was really young. And then after that, I always used to just go away with my mum and her sister and my cousins. From a very young age, I was told to keep things private, whether it be things like financial stuff or just family things, whatever happens in a house, things like that. I was just told that it was no one else's business and that I therefore should keep it to myself.
You wait a minute.
I was really timid when I was a kid. I was quite emotional. I guess I was quite scared of a lot of things, especially girls. I don't know. I always wanted to try everything, but once I got it into my head, I was scared of something, or I should be worried about something. It took quite a lot for me to be able to get over that. In some cases, like years and years. Because I was as an only child, I got very used to having to entertain myself, essentially. Not that we didn't do things. I spent a lot of time with my cousins and things like that. But when you're alone a lot of the time, I guess in your own head you just want to find something to keep you busy, to keep you entertained. And when you're a kid, your imagination is huge. Like, best thing you have, is best tool you have. I was a pretty bossy kid as a result of being the only one in my family. I never really realised that either until looking back on old videos and things. And yeah, I would always be the one that was sort of trying to dictate what should happen, what we should be doing, things like that. I guess that's a selfish trait that comes from being the only child. I wouldn't say I was particularly spoiled, but I was definitely used to sort of getting my own way.
Blah, black. I'm sorry, I have to start again because I did blah, black. I did.
Go on in.
Blah, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, bring back home. One for the master, one for the guide, one for the little boy lives down the line.
I was really active though. I do remember that as a kid. I would always take part in sports. Like, I loved playing sports, anything like that. Maybe wasn't particularly good as a team member, I suppose, because I was just used to being my own most of the time. I was definitely a bad loser, 100% a bad loser. I remember family telling me stories about I'd lose at games, things like that. I was just not particularly good at it, which probably meant I was a bit of a sore winner as well. But yeah, I always wanted to take part. I remember literally taking part in every sort of sport I could get when I was a kid. I just wanted to do it. As I started to get older, I definitely became a bit more of a, I wouldn't necessarily say troublemaker, but because I was used to all the attention being on me, I definitely started to push the boundaries, I guess. I mean, yeah, I would see what I could get away with, maybe thrived a little bit on getting a different type of attention. I was always a good kid when I was younger. When I was little, I was a good kid as far as I'm aware. But yeah, as I started to get a bit older, and you start pushing it a bit, which I suppose every kid does. Yeah, I definitely started to push my luck a lot. I don't think I realised at the time that things were starting to break down. I mean, I was just a kid, so... But yeah, when I think back about it now, the signs were definitely there. I was a proper little show-off when I was younger. Every time there was a camera around, you could guarantee I was doing something to try and impress whoever was watching me. I didn't really realise just how much I enjoyed entertaining people until I got my opportunity to go on stage for the first time. I absolutely loved being in front of a crowd and have everyone watching me and getting a chance to show off. It literally thrived in that environment, which was something that obviously, looking back, has become the thing that inspired my career choices.
You are very mature. They fill the twin twinkles overhead and the stars shone all around.
All right, narrator, don't overdo it. Who are you?
What do you think the stars in it were?
Yes, but why are you shooting at me? Because I'm a shooting star, of We are stars, always bright, always bright. You can see us every night, spinning round and round, and running round space, round and space, starting up every night. Stars so bright, looking down at me, every dark and frosty night.
Welcome dawn, the first of spring, the yellow sun, the birds that sing, fluffy clouds about to rise, as I light the lantern of the sky. The sky is blue and thanks to me, we run and dance and shout with glee. The time has come to end our play, as sure as night time follows day. Hooray!
Because I was still quite emotional as a kid, and still I get very emotional about things. I got picked on quite a lot. I wouldn't say necessarily I was bullied, but it definitely got to me. It started to make me harder, so that I wouldn't get picked on as much. And because of this, that's when I started to really fight back and I guess rebel. Go for it.
It was 8, but that was only 1. Apparently they need 8 people to throw out 4 people flying. Can you take one now we're in the car park? Go on, go on, you love it. Boom! Bye!
Underclass security agents.
Another one! Hey! And there's 2 more!
security guards to throw out 5 of us.
It was around that time that I discovered music, and that's when I really started to thrive off the attention I was getting. All of a sudden, you went from just being, you know, another face in the crowd to someone deemed to be special, I guess. And I definitely took full advantage of that.
Now we're gonna get illegal. We'll get arrested.
Yeah. I thought I was pissed, mate. Geese falling down the stairs, bruv.
The people.
Where's the
Let's go John's, isn't it?
Shut up.
You might have some beers in John's.
Well, Pete, what are we doing?
Fuck, so we're going John's, isn't it?
No, what are we not doing?
We're not going John's. More beers needed. There he is.
Fuck off. Can't face you.
Oh, fucking hell, it's too heavy. Not getting that then.
Buy this. I didn't buy this.
I want some crisps.
There's some over there.
Going. Bastards.
After my mum left, when I was 18, I pretty much just completely threw myself into music. I didn't really care about anything else, so yeah, I just found some friends who were interested in the same thing, and then we just started playing anywhere and everywhere that we could, really. We just threw our bags into our cars and yeah, headed off down to the cheapest studio we could find in Sheffield, recorded a really crappy demo, and then yeah, anywhere that would have us, that's where we went.
Started to
he's opening our setup, him, by singing. So if it sucks from the beginning, it's his fault.
Yes.
There's no pressure there for him. Right?
No. Finish, John.
Not bad actually. I'm not too nervous at all.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
If we do it,
We literally wrote to every single industry artist that we could find. We'd all just come out of school, so we didn't really know enough to be scared. So we just asked anyone to listen to our little homemade demo, or if we could play at their venue.
Between you and me, we wrote the songs at 12 today, and we got them finished at 3 today, and we haven't actually practiced them since, so we'll do good.
Yeah. I don't know what I want.
Oh yeah. Shut the fuck up. Right. Look at him, he's all moody now. He thinks he's a rock star already.
We weren't really making any money, so everything that we did was literally done as cheap as we possibly could.
Drum kit. Drum kit. Market trader bag.
Delroy.
Yeah. Drum kit. Just a fucking drum kit.
And chicken. And sheep. And sheep. And sheep. And sheep. And chicken. And cow. And cow. And cow. And other farm animals.
I never thought my song would ever be something like this.
Anyway, yeah, time's an issue.
Right. It's not fun.
Yeah, fuck off.
Right. I'll leave you with that.
Sam, why are you here?
I'm singing in a band. I'm playing guitar a lot in a band.
What's wrong with your
Thomas
eyes?
isn't playing a lot of guitar.
What's wrong with your eyes when you look this way?
Do that. I've got this thing in my head.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now that's bullshit. It's actually 3 in the morning, so you're completely lying there. That's just wrong.
Okay, thanks for the input.
Yeah. Why the hell are you still filming me?
Shut up, Ed.
To say that we got into our fair share of trouble along the way would probably be a bit of an understatement.
What did he say? Jump on him?
Oh no, look. He's still got the wristband on.
That's my fucking shirt!
Not your shirt.
So's this!
So's this.
Fucking hell, you're in a good mood. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You saw what you did last night.
You don't even remember.
You don't remember
what happened last night? Yes. What happened? Fighting and the biting. What do you want to do? I can't hear what you're saying. Well, start.
I don't think they like being on camera, mate. I don't think people like this, yeah?
But I couldn't give a shit.
Come on!
I don't want a hug. No, fuck off. Hug James.
Fuck off.
No. Sam, clean yourself up. You fucking sick bastard.
Pissy t-shirt.
Pissy t-shirt. Where's the cat?
After years and years of working with multiple different people coming and going, things slowly started to change. Things started to happen for us.
Street Studios parking permit. This is not going well at all.
Just quickly before I play this though, I want to say thank you because this is the quietest audience I've ever had here. Like genuinely, and that's not an insult. Like you genuinely seem to be listening. It's really nice. So thank you very much. Right, anyway.
Sorry, Steve. I'll abuse you from over here, mate.
I know. That's what I mean. I'm not used to it, Perry. There's been no insults, nothing, no heckling, no throwing of things.
It's great. You're not finished yet.
True. Spoke too soon, didn't I? I'll try and make this good then. I don't want to ruin the night. Anyway.
This is why he's in the band, because he's the one who does all the camera work.
This is frontman practice.
As I got older, more people came and went, as they do. But I finally found some people that wanted to achieve the same thing as me.
Pretty scary sometimes. Neil's like Kev's sugar daddy.
I love Neil's shorts.
Yeah, pretty skinny legs.
That was rubbish! Salmon! Sloppy salmon! What the hell?
So this is Steve's live move, take one.
Steve's homemade karate part one.
What we imagining? Set the scene for me, Rick.
Basically, okay, you're at a gig, you're all sweaty.
Yeah.
Someone's got the boot up. No, there's like a kid here, you know, about 13 or 14, like I'm right into this. We're waiting to see this band for ages, and they're right here. And now they're watching him. They're watching him.
And it's going to go a bit like this. Hang on. And it's going to go.
Fieldblog.org.
Literally, I'm going to break something. It goes like this.
That's how that kid goes home happy with a roundhouse in the face.
Wow. Look at that! I did it!
Marks out 10.
I can't remember what it was like. Wind that thing back and I'll tell you.
I started to feel really guilty because everyone that saw the life I was living was always saying, "Oh, this is amazing, you must have so much fun." And I was having fun, but something was definitely wrong. I wasn't happy, and I didn't really know why. So yeah, I did the only thing that I've ever known how to do, and that was keep running. On the outside, and like the way it's presented to the world, being a musician is the greatest thing in the world. It's the easiest job. You get to go and play music all the time and travel and meet people and everything. And while that part of it is true, you have to remember that it is still a job, and an incredibly stressful job.
Go on, tell us what's happening.
Well, we've arrived at the studio, finally. Don't know where the fuck we are. But apparently, we're supposed to be here all night. But it's news to us. And we're already half hour late. So, what's going on? We'll have to see what happens.
What do we need?
I'm just explaining what do
we need?
McDonald's shit.
Nah, can we cut the McDonald's shit? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, me too. That's why I keep on complaining.
I am gonna have it later.
When are we gonna eat?
You know this bloke he's planning. You know this guy he's planning an all-nighter, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I've just been told.
What? What? Are we doing an all-nighter?
Don't actually press anything, no Christ's sake, will you?
Go into the live room and I'll play.
Hambo, baby, yeah. No, I'm fucking here. At all. And it's only, what is it, 11? Half 10? 10 past 11 on a Sunday night. Who'd have guessed?
No matter how good the friends of yours are, or how good the connection is, how well you get on most of the time, when you're forced to be in close quarters with them for an extended period of time, doesn't matter how good you get on, the crack's going to start to show. You need time alone, and yeah, there was definitely a few occasions where I snapped completely.
What's the weather like in Germany?
That's beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful.
A glorious sunshine everywhere.
Amazing.
Have a look how good it is. It's quite nice actually.
I mean, driving in this is just a shit
pleasure.
I mean, the brightness from the incredible lightning that we've been witnessing is quite nice, actually.
Getting a tan. I don't think a word exists to describe what doing 128 kilometres an hour down this motorway, sorry, autobahn is like right now.
Are you just doing this? Just to add for effect. Hello. It's a video. Oh shit! Don't do that!
We're doing 85 down this road. Probably not, Pete, no. Never mind. Oh, brilliant.
I think I'm done.
Nilsh, Pete, sharp right.
Go on, do it. Swing it.
Let's go.
He's still having a piss.
Just finished! Oh, this piss on
Piss on the window, pissy window.
Pissy window.
Oh my
Don't
god.
worry, you. I think I'm going to be sick.
That's nasty.
No, it's just...
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Just think of it like this.
Open a window.
Kev, think of it like this.
You need to go out of that window again, dude. Dude.
He's actually going to be sick.
Oh, dude, fucking crank it, man.
He's not open the fucking door.
Go.
There's no window there. Who's going to be sick?
Neil, you've got to open that.
Go.
Go.
Put it fucking forward. Oh, shit. Shit.
I can't get out the... Are you filming this? Piss it! Mate, you just went in my fucking...
By the age of 25, I was an award-winning filmmaker, a musician, and I'd travelled all over the world. So, yeah, things were, on the outside, things were great.
You good? Right, so Sunday the 14th of August at 3:30, and we're currently about 5 miles from the sun.
I should have probably started to notice sooner. I was spending time with, people I consider my brothers, people I consider my family.
Everyone give me a wave.
And inside I was really starting to break down. I didn't know why, but something was definitely very, very wrong. And like always, I just kept ignoring it.
Mate. Hello. Hi, girls.
After years of band politics and, for want of a better term, rock and roll lifestyle, I decided that I was just gonna slow everything down. Maybe try and simplify everything. By this point, things had really started to reach their peak, and so I began self-medicating, doing anything basically to cope with the stress, pressure and pain. Anything that would make it stop.
Smile.
I wouldn't be so rude because the musicians this afternoon are here in front of me rather than just on a disc or something. I have with me here in the studio now on the Drive Time Sessions, Steve and Tasha, better known as 2 Beats Apart. Good afternoon, guys.
Afternoon.
Hi, thank you very much for coming in. Have you had far to come today?
Not for me.
No, near a mic again, Steve, like we said earlier, that's it.
Slide in here.
Yeah, come on.
Right?
You told me you were practising this as well.
I did, I practised my lunge, I'm in. Look, there we go, we started. No,
Right.
not far, we're only up the road. So.
Okay, because you are St Albans bass group, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Which is kind of one of the rules here, really, for the Drive Time Sessions. We like people to be based in the area because we're a community station, that's what it's all about.
World's ablaze and take me away. I will stand here brave. Forgive me if I don't fall to my knees or weep at your feet.
I suppose that'll do. No, that was really nice. That's lovely. Thank you.
On.
Yeah, cool.
It's about as powerful as we get.
Everything that I'd been doing to just keep myself going, to keep myself functioning, had all started to take its toll on my body. I felt like it was shutting down, like it wasn't functioning. I was in excruciating pain, mentally and physically, every single day. But I just hid it from everyone, and apparently I hid it pretty well. Most people don't realise that when you're a do-it-yourself or independent musician, more likely than not, you're going to have another job at the same time to sustain yourself, because money does come in, sometimes in good quantities, sometimes not so much, but you never know really when that's going to happen and how much. It's hard to plan ahead. So for years and years, I've been working essentially 2 jobs alongside each other, and I was approaching the point where I was essentially completely burnt out. Eventually I just completely shut down. I couldn't focus on anything, and when you're essentially self-employed, that affects your entire life. I lost both my jobs, lost my partners, I lost my living environment, and by the time I realised, it was too late, and I lost the last thing that was really important to me.
He sat on the wall, and he jumped, he had a right ball. All the king's beds, all the king's sons, put hands together.
Right, we're all in together now. Hey! Come on, thumbs up, baby, thumbs up. Yo! Baby mad pal.
Yeah. Oh, that's a link.